Hey Divine Femme, welcome to the Black Moon Lilith Tarot. The Divine Masculine reading was so juicy, like a soap opera, that I was like, well, can't leave my Divine Femmes hanging, so here we are. Feel the need to do one for y'all too. So Divine Femme readings, not just for anyone who identifies as the gender is female, it's for, we all have feminine and masculine energy, so it's really for anyone to watch. To look at your feminine energy. So we're going to start off with general messages, go into career, and then love. Now, going into general messages kind of sent me in a tizzy for the Divine Masculine. Oh, okay. Oh boy. One more. What was I just saying about putting me in a tizzy? Yeah. Okay. Whole lot of messages. Mainly the messages are already coming in about balance. You need a vacation, huh, Divine Femme? I feel that. Very much so. So I'm gonna grab some tarot for this really quick because I'm just curious. Now, marriage. So we have marriage, high honor, and reverse pathway, and then imprisonment's tucked off to the side as a warning. Right off the bat, I'm getting that this is like a self message, like for yourself, and I really currently don't think it involves other people. I think this is like you coming into union. A lot of 8s and 9s. I was just telling Divine Masculines that, yeah, definitely coming into union. Why this? So we have the 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups, and then I pulled the Moon because I'm just nosy. There has just been a trend of self-limiting beliefs, honestly, that has been pretty rampant, about like what you're capable of, what is for you, what's not for you, like all of these fake little boundaries that we put up that have very real consequences about mentally where we can and can't go, what we can and what we can't do. And yeah, you could, I'm not a fucking doctor, but I feel like you could say some are societal boundaries by what we look at on the internet and social media, and even right now you're watching this video. I think it's more the idea of like every individual has your own mind, and inside your mind you create like this little maze, and if you just took down all of these random boundaries that just kind of appeared over time, there would just be a bunch of random rubble all over the place and a bunch of random walls. It wouldn't be a maze anymore, it would just be a mess. Seems like a very cleansing time to get rid of these false beliefs and things that don't serve you, and Spirit's obviously here to help you. Now, with the imprisonment card being there, I see that if no action is taken, because this feels like a wholehearted opportunity for you that doesn't really so much have a timeline. I do feel like on the scarier side with the imprisonment card is the idea that you don't want to stagnate any manifestations or anything good coming your way by not doing anything out of fear or any yucky fake beliefs. I don't even want to say it because I don't want it to happen to me. Alright, so the general message, so that's just talking about you got a lot of things coming your way, a lot of cleansing and a lot of clearing out. So let's see in your career. There's that feminine energy. Hello. Oh, Divine Masculine, what's up? Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna leave that be. It's popping up with main male, courtship, and gift. You know, this is the work pile, so whether it's the Divine Masculine or not, if someone at your work wants to court you and give you a gift, then that is a prediction. But we're gonna leave that be because, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. said what I said. Spirit said, I said what I said. Okay. 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 Occupation, distant horizons, mature man, high honor. Excuse me. Happy message. Whoa. These are really docile cards, but they have been all over the place. Your friendships at work and the hard work that you've been putting off is going to give you leaps and bounds in your life. It's going to be very abundant. Your judgment day is coming for this bottom row for your career. If you're currently, I would say 6 out of 10 happy or greater in your job, that bottom row is really for you. It's a short and sweet message, but honestly, that's all you need to know because, yeah, as for that distance horizons, it's not so much about you actually moving as much as it is about you coming into alignment with I keep hearing a song almost come through, but it won't come through. Sorry. Anyway, just the idea that if you are decently, fairly content with your job, the idea that things will improve and you may feel a bit burnt out. But all of that happens for a reason, and that reason is I don't necessarily see a promotion, but I see you just moving forward, moving possibly up, but I see you moving forward. Okay. I'm just gonna roll with it because it came out twice now. This is not a career message. Not really. This is a stability message, a foundational message. This is someone that you already know. So here is like your mental space for the main female and poverty in the reverse, and over here with courtship and main male is energy that is around your energy. And I'm sorry I'm being so vague. Let me clear it up. I feel like there is someone in your energy, and when I say in your energy, they can be, you know, maybe not necessarily texting you, calling you, bumping into you, showing up, you hang out together. You may know this person, you may not. I feel like you probably, you know this person, at least in the 5D astral sense, or here in reality, okay? Let's get that vagueness out of the way. So I'm just gonna call him like the masculine. Gender's not, doesn't matter, plug and play whatever gender or person you see fit. I'm gonna call it the masculine. It's like you feel and you know that this person is poking around in your energy. They may be having dreams of this person, and I don't believe that you're currently speaking with this person, probably for the better at the moment. I see a lot of mirroring going on because the exact same spread came out in the Divine Masculine read I just did. So I see a lot of mirroring going on, and my quick summary of mirroring is that whatever you're going through, they're going through. Your actions may be different, the outcomes may be slightly off vector, but similar. It's kind of like a same but different kind of energy. I feel like you are mirroring each other in ways that pertain to this specific lesson. So it's not so much about you and the Divine Masculine coming together necessarily, although I do see with communication, you being abundant and working hard. Now, the reason why I feel like there's a lot of sacrifices needed in this situation, which is why I think it's coming up for work and stability, and I really don't want to take that many cards, but okay, that literally, can you see this? Yeah, is I've been shuffling this deck. This literally is what came out for the Divine Masculine, the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the King of Wands, which was a really good energy for him, but he also had the Two of Swords. So I'm sorry, it got long-winded in the end, but I feel like you might need to go and watch at least the career portion of the Divine Masculine reading, because literally the same cards came out, even though I've shuffled a million times, and even in between the reads too. All right, let's get the story straight. So the Divine Masculine had the Three of Wands, you're having the Two of Wands. For me, that just shows the idea that you're still making some choices about what you want in life, about what you're willing to sacrifice and for what cost. So I think everything in life has a cost, but what are you willing to sacrifice in order to have that? So if you want like the biggest, bougiest mansion on the block, but it would mean that you'd have to be a stay-at-home mom, would you be fine with that? Or would you rather live in a shack? Those kind of consequences and prices, because you have to cleanse the old, which we already talked about, in order to make way for the new. So more about this Eight of Pentacles, please. More about the sacrifices that come. I don't do timing, really. So I do predictions, though. That's my thing. That's my jam. Predictions. There's like a warm-up period to this, but I can't think of a shitty analogy to kind of draw it to. It's like when you feel like it's spooling up, you'll be like, oh, we're gearing up, and then it will happen. And you're like, holy shit. Like you'll like not be super stoked with the slow pace that it's like going this, like the pace of molasses at first. And then when you're like, oh, this isn't so bad, it's kind of when it hits you right in the face and you're like, holy shit, we're doing this? Ah! I'm not really sure what we're doing this means yet, but... So you have the Fool, again, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. So beginnings and endings, huh? Yeah. You have to visualize and get real with yourself on things that you are content letting go to have anew. And what things you're like, nope, that's a hard pass for me because I would rather have X than Y. Ooh, I would rather have X than Y. I'm not saying for certain that this person might not be an X. I'm not sure though, but I'm just saying, that just came out of nowhere. If this is coming out in a reading like this, that you literally are talking about talking with spirit, not talking with this human, this is coming out for your career and your foundation, talking about communication, your abundance, starting a new beginning, what's worth giving, what's worth sacrificing, what's worth keeping around. And there's probably a big theme of decluttering in your life too, or going to therapy, cleansing, whatever. However that's manifesting in your life, this already exists and you know it. So not only is this the advice, it's twofold. It's also the piece that's supposed to resonate with you, to be like, yes, this is my story, or no, she's full of shit. And I'm fine with that. Oh, goodness. Yeah, burn, baby, burn. I don't really know where to take this reading now. I mean, the energy feels good. I can tell that it's going to be a lot of work because that's like your whole fucking life that you have to sift through and create real boundaries, or at least ghosts of boundaries, to be like, this is okay, this is not okay. Okay, I'll clarify the Fool and here with this deck and think about, are you gonna reach out, or are they gonna reach out, or like who's initiating this? I think from doing the Divine Masculine read I already know, but you know what assume means. I don't wanna assume things. Don't allow any sneaky behavior from your Divine Masculine or anyone else. It's like gonna, like, energetically, it's about to be like fuck boy season, hardcore. I feel it already in my bones, like pre-spring. If you live in America, pre-spring, fuckboy season. So watch out for that shit. This is not good. So watch out. Again, fuckboy season. Okay, be careful. Spirit's going to be offering you a lot of opportunities and a lot of shit, and to the point where I feel like it might be a little bit exhausting. Yeah, but You gotta do what you gotta do. Let me ask one more time, more clearly, without knowing that it's gonna be fuckboy season in the spring. My divine feminine supposed to act upon this? Yeah. No. Nope. You're supposed to just, like I said, visualize this Ten of Swords ending, Ace of Pentacles beginning for this transformation with the Death card, and think about every area of your life. Where do you want to live? What do you want to look like? How many kids do you want? Do you not want kids? Do you want a vacation? You wake up and you shit, shower, shave, and you eat what for breakfast, and you go where for vacation, and you wear what to lounge around the house. You, like, I mean, nothing's too small, nothing's too big for you to sit and visualize and think about what fits in your life. And then also, yeah, it's okay to reflect on your past woundings and experiences, to create literal boundaries, not these fake boundaries we were talking about, like real boundaries. Like, if someone has pushed your boundaries in your life, first of all, I'm so sorry, and second, I'm right there with you, and third, yes, keep those boundaries because they're important. It's a good time to do that and to reflect. Nine of Wands energy is not my fave when it comes to establishing boundaries. I prefer the Seven of Wands, but it just, for me, just shows that there's more emotional trauma attached to it. Don't we love our trauma? I'm just thinking about what you need to sacrifice in order to have these opportunities and stability. And it's going to be slow. I'm sorry. It is. It's going to be slow. And there's going to be a lot of opening up that's very unearthing, and a lot of changing of perspective. And you're not going to want to be patient during this time, but you have to be in order to emotionally walk away. And patience, patience, patience for this unfinished business. And Judgment Day is coming. Oh, goodness. Are we having fun yet? Let's see. Okay. I can't do my divine feminine dirty like that. I have to try and get a normal-ish career message, something, because that, I think that was beautiful, but that ain't gonna cut it, so let's try again. Before I clean up these Kipper, I'm just gonna take these are the Queen of the Moon Oracle, okay? Beauty. Aw, we didn't give us 4. Okay. I'm just gonna gloss over those. Patience. Motherfucker. It's the green corn moon. They're highlighting the color red to me, and then what? There's a saying that goes with this. I don't know, I'll summarize it as like, what is it? The darkest night doesn't come in the night, or you know what I'm talking about. I'm butchering the shit out of it. The shadow cards that wanted to come out really don't fucking matter. It's action, balance, protection, release, fear. No one cares. Doesn't matter. These ones are where it's at. On the bottom of the deck, hunger. You should be fucking hungry. You should be hungry for this life that you're trying to create, and you can manifest the shit out of it. Hell yeah, be the lone wolf going out there, going and getting what you want. Because if you don't do it, no one else is going to do it for you, right? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, let's try again. Oh my god, it keeps doing that. This deck is usually so shiny and silky and nice and well behaved. She needs good cleansing. Alright, career. Where'd you go, buddy? You. Hey, there we go. Oh, it's gonna be quick too. Okay. Now, this is a lot of movement energy, and I can't even really quantify what I mean by that. Damn it, these came out together. When I say movement, I mean everything we just talked about is going to create shifting changes in divine timing of how this is going to come into play. So I'm going to talk more about what you are going to come into and less about what it actually looks, feels, touches, smells like here in this reality. Okay. I mean, obviously you have the ultimate happiness. I feel like it is going to come to you quicker than you expect. Now, the whole process A to Z of everything that we've talked about in this reading, not super fast. It's probably more of like a year out kind of prediction. But I will say that the idea that this career message of how you're going to feel, whatever the feeling is associated with this, is going to happen fairly quickly. Okie dokie. So under the sun we have the Emperor. Hilarious. Which would be your divine masculine. I'll clarify that in a minute. The Knight of Swords, we just talked about the pace with the Ten of Cups. And the more you put in, the more you get out. So the more that you visualize what this looks, feels, smells, etc. like to you, the faster I think it'll appear and come to you. That's, you know, manifestation 101. But I think it's very easy in 2022 to become very like me right now, distracted. It's very easy to become distracted to get away from the purpose of what you're trying to do. So just keep that in mind. Hanging man with the Wheel of Fortune. You've been feeling stuck for a while. The wheel's turning back around for you. And then passion with emotion going with the Chariot. I'm going to clarify that as well. On bottom is the Six of Pentacles. So it's talking about equal reciprocity again. But I also see it as Spirit giving you something. You've been working hard at this for a while. And it's a vibe that the way that you've been going about putting in this hard work isn't equal to the way that you will be putting in hard work in the future. They feel different. The key being persistence and passion. So why the Sun? Okay, I don't want the whole life story. I just want like a couple. The Nine of Wands, the Magician, and Judgment. Oh God. Okay. Either you're not very happy with your divine masculine right now, being that the Emperor card. Actually, two messages. You're either not very like happy with your divine masculine right now, which we kind of already covered. And it's like not feeling equal or good or happy or really any of the good things. It's more of like a nuisance, like a gnat. However, you can still manifest this Sun, and like with the Sun comes the Emperor in a way. So right, I'm taking this as it's not a rebirth or it's not a renewal. This is like not same shit, different day. This is all new. New. So please take it in the manner that it is new, or else you're gonna block part of the manifestation. So, but once you clear out all of the shit that needs to go, it'll be so easy for this work to be like, oh, okay, I'll accept that now, and then it will come in, or he will come in, or the opportunity will come in. So talked about it. I'm gonna pull one for the Wheel of Fortune, see if there's anything that wants to come out for that. Ace of Wands in reverse. Is this no fuckboy energy? Because I said fuckboy energy earlier. Because that'd be sweet. I do. I think that this is like no more shitty relationships, only if you decide that that's what you want. Hanging Man's Pisces. We're going into a lot of Pisces placements in astrology right now, and I saw just about every single wand you could imagine in this deck in reverse, of the higher court cards and the aces. So just understand that I think it's going to be a lot of meat swinging your way in all of these Pisces planetary alignments, and I don't know when they go until, but I think it's at least for a couple months or until spring, like I was talking about. So just be aware of that. So that's super fun. And then why the Chariot? Again, I don't want a life story, please. We already had one of those. 8, 6, 7. Fucking warning again. Big warning. I've heard this before and I'm hearing it again now, so I'm going to say it. Move in silence. I've heard my favorite tarot readers been saying it. I've heard other tarot readers been saying it as well. Just move in silence. The things that you are working towards, the things that are passionate and emotionally fulfilling, tangible, move in silence. The idea that you want to be abundant with this Nine of Pentacles energy. At the same time, you are, quote, taming the beast inside of you by all of this declutter. So I actually see, like, your higher self is the Empress and you are kind of the lion, kind of prying its mouth open. This is like a self-taming exercise and a lesson. You're emotionally walking away from things that don't serve you, breaking down boundaries and barriers that don't serve you or really have never served you. And it's not so much about moving on to calmer waters, it's more about moving on to shit that actually fucking matters, period, dot. Because a lot of that energy has just been sucky. It's been like tolerated, and we don't tolerate shit anymore. That's not, we don't do that. The Divine Masculine may be moving into his Divine Masculine energy, but do not accept any fuckery, okay? I don't foresee him coming forward with fuckery, especially if he already is present in your life. I don't care if you're married to your Divine Masculine, cheating with your Divine Masculine, don't even know your Divine Masculine. I don't care. Just take the message as a prediction that do not accept any nonsense from this man when he comes your way, or whoever your Divine Masculine is, no gender necessary. Because when the timing is right, things will flow the way that they're supposed to, but because the Divine Masculine is in his Divine Masculine energy, it can be very conquering, very arrogant, and that's not even the dark side. That is some of the positive aspects of being a Divine Masculine as well. So he could be like, well, I'm ready, I don't care if she's ready or not, and charge forward anyway. You need to establish your own boundaries about when it is okay, what's the line, etc., so that you are in your own energy. And the way that I explained it in the Divine Masculine video is the Empress. I haven't seen the Empress like this entire shit. I don't know where she is, but the Empress doesn't move. The Empress sits there and abundance comes to her, people come to her. She just sits in her throne, looks pretty, and that's what it do. That's it. So you need to create your own balance and your own boundaries for what you will accept and what you won't accept. Okay. These collectives were pretty heavy. I was expecting like some light, frilly. I don't know why I was expecting anything light or frilly, but well, technically that was 2 career readings, but really, let's just ask for advice and love. Wisdom and trust with fear. Okay. There is definitely a time where you need to be able to trust in your fear. Your fear is there to protect you. When something isn't meant for, no, when something makes you feel scared and you fear it, that is your body, your soul, your mind trying to protect you. That doesn't come from a bad place necessarily. It's the idea that you can take it, accept the fear that you have, thank it for trying to protect you, and push it away. And that's it. It's almost like a quick meditation. You can sit with it for 1 second, 5 seconds, a minute, 30 minutes. I don't care. That's up to you. But it's a simple technique that I use in my life. It brings me a lot of peace. I thought I'd pass it along. For wisdom, I feel like you have the wisdom that you already require in order to pass these tests. I don't think this is a test of wisdom. Like, you're smart enough to handle all of this. Are you willing to do the work? Are you willing to trust yourself? Are you willing to break away from the monotony and think about what you will accept and what you won't accept? I think that's really what it boils down to. It's time to make some decisions. Yep. A lot of decisions. Please don't get overwhelmed with the amount of decisions that you have to make. I really don't think that that's the purpose of any of this. I don't think it's like that. I think it's just the idea that you just need to know that you are worth having all of your favorites around. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm telling you that. I'm working on that right now. Do you agree and believe with that? That's up to you. Alright, I think that's all I have for you today. It was not in the structure that I was going for whatsoever, so thank you for sticking with me. And if you feel called to do so, the Divine Masculine reading will be up as well. So thanks for being here. See you next time. Have a good one. Bye!